In October 2013, 18-year-old Rosie Carr developed a heavy cold and sore throat. However, when she couldn't shake it off, she went to see her doctor, who immediately carried out some blood tests. At 10:30 that evening, she received a call that she had to go straight into haematology, where the doctors informed her that she had leukemia.
Didn't hit me. Dad was nearly fainting and collapsed, and I was like, I'm fine, nothing will be wrong, it's fine. Didn't hit me for about 4 weeks.
Immediately after her diagnosis, she started 3 rounds of chemotherapy. However, as there were still some residual cancer cells, she then had to have a further 2 really intensive rounds of chemo, followed by a stem cell transplant. After the second of these chemo treatments, she became critically ill with neutropenic sepsis and ended up in intensive care and requiring a tracheotomy. At this point, her parents were told the next 2 hours would be critical and her survival hung in the balance. Thankfully, after a very difficult month, she pulled through, but still had to spend a lot of time in recovery to build up her strength and to learn to walk again. After 3 months of recuperation, she was finally able to travel to Glasgow for the stem cell transplant.
It's honestly the best gift I've ever been given, because it's a second chance to live my life that I want to live.
Throughout her treatment, Rosie has received wonderful support, not only from her family, but also her friends who have been visiting, phoning and texting, and just making sure she knew they were there to support her. Since getting home, she has enjoyed being able to take part in normal everyday activities. And on her 20th birthday this year, enjoyed being able to celebrate with her family, followed by rehearsals for Courage on the Catwalk. A big change from last year, which was spent in hospital, too sick to even eat any of her own cake. She also loves all the little home comforts, such as being back in her own bed with a proper duvet and a comfy pillow, and being able to sit in the front room with her family watching TV instead of watching alone in a hospital room. Rosie is very grateful to all the Friends of Anchor staff who were such a big support to her during her treatment, helping her to cope with some really difficult situations, especially for someone so young.
Friends of Anchor does make a difference to when you're having your treatment, and even just on the ward with an infection, or as my mum was there most days, all day, so even just having that comfy chair for her to sleep in, which was good. And just even as the fruit pots, it doesn't sound a lot, so just even having that a bit of fruit to just munch on throughout the day is really good.
Rosie heard about Courage on the Catwalk last year and was encouraged by the nurses in the Anchor unit to take part. She is most looking forward to getting dressed up and having an opportunity to be fun and glamorous.
I think it's time to have a bit of fun and glam in my life again. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, and just seeing people that I know in the crowd. I think that'd be really good, and doing something fun and raising money for an amazing charity which does amazing things.